Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic: how balanced will the Ravens be? So, look, Mina Kimes, who, I'm not going to lie, is a gem when it comes to NFL content. Hopefully I can get her on the channel one day. But she came out and put out some statistics. And I'm going to read this to you real quick. So she did 2 posts on Twitter. This is Mina Kimes, at Mina Kimes from ESPN, right? And it states that, it says, during the Lamar Jackson era, the Ravens have unsurprisingly been incredibly good at running into light boxes. 0.9 EPA/play. Best in the league, and expect them to see even fewer stacked boxes, right, this year for the rushing attack to benefit from improved spacing. Under it, she runs into light boxes 19 out of 22 out of 11 personnel. Look, I like stats like that because it does nothing but reaffirm what I believe is going to happen with the Ravens going into next season, right? So the Ravens, as much as we all want them to throw and throw and throw, their name is still the Baltimore Ravens. They are going to run the ball. They're planning on this to be a operative word, balanced. Y'all ever watched Jumanji? Balanced. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be. You understand? And as a Raven fan, you got to understand that John Harbaugh and this Ravens team wants to be able to effectively run the ball. I don't care what anybody says, they're going to run the ball. Where I'm saying where the audacious numbers are going to arise from is from all of the broken plays. Because there's one thing she said. She said they're going to be running against light boxes. And the reason why she believes they're going to be running against light boxes is because of spacing. They're going to be lining up guys one-on-one. And not just saying, we're going to line guys up one-on-one on the outside, but guys that can, operative word, consistently win on the outside and cause the defense or give the defense fits. This is what is going to happen for next season. There's no other way of looking at it. And that's why I'm so assured that this upcoming season is going to be like gangbusters for those reasons. Because I don't see anywhere that this is not going to work. We're looking at a team right now that has yet to reach its pinnacle, yet to plateau any of those things. And yet it's still showing rooms for massive improvement. Remember, they were working. The Ravens' biggest problem last year, the last couple of years, is it wasn't against the problems that they were having with the defense. It was a problem that they were having from within. They were fighting theoretically themselves. They were at war with themselves. When should we run? Should we run now? Okay, let's run. Is it okay to pass now? Well, we could pass now. Is it okay for Lamar to run now? He can run now. It was chaos. Chaos. And not the good type of chaos that's like what Don Nelson used to preach when he was for the Dallas Mavericks or the Golden State Warriors. Like, controlled chaos. You know what I mean? No. I'm talking about chaotic, unbridled, uncontrollable, mistake-ridden chaos. And that's what our biggest problem was last year. It wasn't from our opponents. It was the self-inflicted injuries we kept doing to ourselves. Delay of games, dropped balls, bad strength and training coordinator, whatever. Like everything that could do wrong, we did wrong. And we were still one of the best teams in the NFL. So that should go to tell y'all that even with all of that working against us, we were still amongst the best. That means if you take, you know what this is? This is weight training. This is like what you see in Dragon Ball Z, all the animes. I don't know how many of you watch animes, but when they, you know, when they're training, yeah, you know what I mean? Training, you know what I mean? Doing all that stuff with weights, gravity rooms, infinity rooms. And finally, when they take the weights off or leave the infinity room or gravitational room, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm super strong now because now I don't have all that weight on my shoulders. That's literally what the Ravens are doing. They have removed the weights. They have removed the chains. They have removed the obstacles. Now they could just go out there and play. So I'm happy seeing this from Mina because, I mean, it just solidifies what we've all been saying. This is why even watching the games last year, it was so frustrating. And I know I'm not the only one that knows this or spoke it. Last year, there were games where we would be running it down their throats. And then we would say, we're not going to run it no more. There would be games where they can't stop the pass. And they would say, we're not going to throw it no more. And then, you know, we would be like, yo, what are they doing? What type of play calling is this? This doesn't make sense. And then, of course, then you would have John Harbaugh tell us, well, you guys don't know what you're talking about. Here at the bar, it's all about us. I'm not mad. I'm really happy. Oh. So the frustration and unbridled rage that so many Raven fans partook of during watching the events take place speak volumes. Speak volumes. Because this is everything that we've said about this team. Now, moving forward, if they're still getting light boxes, right? This coordinator, from what everybody is saying, from what people are showing on tape, because I watched them, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. The tape that I was watching from him was not his college tape. The tape I was watching from Monken was his years at Tampa. But they said no, even he's evolved. Also, he's added things to his repertoire. And I watched some game tape and film. And you know what I saw? Diversification. Feeding the hot hand. We have an old saying. I don't know how many of you play dominoes, but as a Jamaican, we run dominoes. And my father used to always say, what you giving for breakfast, you giving for lunch, and you giving for dinner. And you know that thunderous clap that only Thor can emulate as the domino is in your right hand, making contact with the wooden table, causing a clap of absolute kinetic energy. That's what would happen. And look, I'm going to be real with y'all. We do have a long way to go in certain aspects. But mentally, I feel like we have learned and matured. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, we have seen failure. And a lot of times you have to learn how to lose before you ever learn how to win. And I think this team is battle tested. I think it is battle ready. And I think that mentally they are prepared to do what it takes to reach the mountain top. Now all we need is that coordinator and Lamar to be on the same page and to feed the hot hand. Like I was saying before, if JK, there's been so many plays where JK was eating, he's been taken out of the game. I don't think that's going to be the case for Monken. If you're running roughshod over a team, he's going to run you. He's going to use you. If they can't stop you in the passing game, you're going to keep getting balls to your face. Pause. Super pause. Very much pause. You understand where I'm coming from? So I'm just hoping that the maturity takes hold and we handle business. But that's an episode of the Wunderkind Show. Look, we know we have fun and we joke over here, but everything we do is rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. I love the comments. Just be respectful when you're leaving them, and we got no problems. All right? And if you would like to donate to this channel, the Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. It's also located at the bottom of the screen. The name of it is The Wunderkind Show. And in the description, you'll also find the Wunderkind Patreon. If you want more access, that's how you do it. That's how you get it. So go out there and purchase that, especially for the upcoming season, and let's get this party started. But once again, that's the Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.